You ever like think to yourself, you're probably wearing too much makeup. And then you're like, no, there's no way I did that. And then you come and you look in the mirror and you're like, yeah, I did that. I did that. Well, since it's already done, hi. Welcome to my channel. My name is Victoria. Look at my ratchet hand. Look at my ratchet nails. I was supposed to do my nails for this video and it did not happen. So enjoy that. My name is Victoria. Welcome to this channel. If you like what you see, if all the too much makeup that you see, you should subscribe to my channel. I was supposed to have a different video up today. I was going to film a different video. I did, in fact, film a different video, but what happened was that I was editing it, and in the middle of it, the file got corrupted, so I didn't know what to do besides filming the video. So this video will be filmed today, edited today, and put up today. By technicality, by the time it goes up, it'll be Sunday, but you don't care. There's only 15 people that watched the last video anyway, so hi. I wanted to just talk about today what this surgery has done to my life. I briefly touched on how people react to me differently now, especially family members, and the way I get treated. I'm also going to talk a little bit about dating after weight loss. I'm sure there's 1,000 videos of it, like all over the internet. Somebody's already talked about it some way, somehow, somewhere. But this is just me, my personal experience, right? So let's start with the family part. My view of myself has changed because I didn't really like the way I looked. I couldn't stand to really walk past a mirror or see myself naked. I still don't really like it because ew. But now I'm okay. Like, I feel more confident in my clothes. I like going to the store to pick up clothes that are smaller than the sizes I was buying previously. I will say, though, it's weird to me because I don't always feel like I'm small, if that makes sense. Like, I'll go pick up like a 3X. And my mom would be like, you don't wear a 3X, you're an extra large, a large maybe. And I'll be like, am I? Is that what that is? And then I have to go and get an extra large. So that's fun. I think that's something that a lot of people deal with, especially when you lose weight very fast. It's not like I just, lost 100 pounds over the course of 2 or 3 years. I lost 100 pounds in a year, 100 and something pounds in a year. And that's a pretty big achievement, and it's a pretty big change. So that was a change that I was not mentally prepared for. It's weird even now, like doing things like laying in the bed. I have a dip in my bed that was there. I like to say that my bed was pre-loved by my fat. It is sunken in more than it was before, and I didn't realize it until the other day when I got in the bed and I was like, damn, like, can I get out? But it's okay. Like, that was weird for me to be like, I don't fit in my bed anymore. So that was another thing. Now we move to the family. My family, especially my distant relatives, keep telling me not to lose more weight because they think this is an acceptable size. I get a lot of, you're so pretty now, you look so different now. I get a lot of, we weren't expecting, I didn't think you were gonna look like this. I got that once. That was weird. From a cousin that I barely see. I was like, excuse you? But okay. I was like, haha, thank you. Because you can't be rude. I got a text. You can't be rude to your cousins, especially not the older ones. So I was kind of like, ha 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 ha, fuck you, ha ha ha. So there was that. And then we have your shape is coming in now, as if I wasn't already a grown-ass woman with pretty big boobs and an already very large behind. And I'm sure, like, from their perspective, or really from anybody's perspective, when you're big, that stuff, especially with the way that I was proportioned, that stuff doesn't really fill out the way that you think it will. Like, I don't have a slim waist, thick cake, none of that. I don't have any of that. I have stuff, but not that stuff. So I understand what they mean, but I'm always kind of like, could you just compliment me and say I'm pretty without pointing out that my body has changed so much that I almost look like a different person? I'm still me, same person, literally last year. Please stop doing that. But I mean, I can't really tell them that because they just think they're complimenting me, and to a certain extent it is a compliment. But after like the first 2 people do it, you're like, could you stop? Please stop. Sorry, my leg fell asleep. That's fine. I film these videos on my floor because comfort. Discomfort. No, I film these videos on my floor because I don't have a place in my room to sit and film a video. I don't have a tripod or anything like that. So this is how I do my videos, on the floor in great discomfort. So my leg fell asleep, but that's okay. Yeah, so I'll be like, can you not do that? But I mean, respect, I appreciate it. I just do have to say, like, I appreciate it. I really do, because you sometimes you don't feel like you're losing weight the way you should. That's something that I can make a different video about. There's times and you're like, am I not losing the amount of weight that I should be losing? Because you Google it and some people say you're supposed to be losing this weight, you know, XYZ way, and some people are supposed to say you're losing weight a different way, and it's a lot. So sometimes I'm like, am I not losing weight that I'm supposed to be? The way that I'm meant to lose the weight. And when people come up to you like, oh, you look so different, it is a confirmation, but like once you hear it like 2 or 3 times, you're like, thank you, thanks, I appreciate it. Coffee at damn near 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I had glitter on my lip this whole time and y'all ain't even tell me. Okay, so then outside of the family, you know, people receive you different in public. I have a wonderful team, or at least before COVID, I was able to go see them, of people that helped me, you know, when I was going to get my surgery. And the same woman at the front desk, I do not know her name, but she's just the sweetest person. And after I had my surgery, like the first or second visit that I went in, she was like, ooh, and it really helped me because I was so uncomfortable. I had on like jeans, like real pants. I don't really do the whole like weird actual pants things. I'm leggings and sweatpants. I don't do the whole pants thing, but I had on like real pants and boots, and I was like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get it. And she was like, you did that, and I was like, thank you so much, ma'am. And you know, the people at the weight loss clinic, they tell you when you're losing weight correctly. They're extremely sweet. And then there's people that know me in church and things like that you might see. Obviously churches are closed, so you might see like a church fit. I see like church friends or church acquaintances in Walmart, you know, the usual spots, and they definitely come up to you and they're like, do I know you? You know what I mean? They don't hit you with the do I know you? They just kind of stare at me a little bit. And then they come up to me when they realize it's me, and then they'll be like, you look so different. And I'll be like, I don't think I do. I mean, thank you. I'm always like, thank you. But I'm also like, do I look that different? Is this like people really on low key? From what I personally have experienced, people kind of treat me a little bit like an alien. And my cousin has said the same thing. She was definitely a big inspiration because she had the surgery. It was very successful for her as well. And she was like, yeah, no, people are going to come up to you and treat you like they ain't seen you in 12 years. And they're going to act brand new because that's just how they do. That's how people do. And she was 100,000% correct, because people really come up to you and be like, wow, you look drastically different. I'd be like, am I alien? I don't understand. And I look that different, but apparently I look that different. And then let's talk about dating. So dudes act funny when you get skinty. I am not a skinny legend. I'm not even skinty. I'm just slimmer. I'm thick now, right? Oh boy. Okay, so let's talk about like 2 specific stories. One story being that there was a person who at a party, I'm not gonna give all the details away because that person actually helped me out today, so I'm not gonna say too much, but he said that the person next to me looked like a dot compared to me before I had my surgery, and this was very hurtful. I was very saddened. And ironically enough, at a separate party, for the person that was next to me, for that person's birthday, he was like, wow, you're like really pretty now. And I'm like, first of all, I was pretty before, but thank you, right? And what's funny is that, first of all, just means that apparently I was too fat to be pretty. But second of all, it means that you paid attention to me now. You looked at me. And first of all, second of all, okay, thank you. And a different story would be that, so you know how like you have dating apps, and those apps are story for another time, another video. Well, those apps are fucking terrible. But I had 2 apps I used to. I'm not gonna give my name. I'm not gonna give them names out just because Don't go looking for me. But for all intents and purposes, we'll say it was Tinder. We'll just say it was Tinder. And you know how you can get a repeat swipe? Like you can swipe on a person if you haven't been on the app in a while, and they can swipe on you back because like the algorithm gets fucked up and they just forget, like the app forgets that you already swiped on that person. So this particular human matched with me when I was overweight, and he treated me like complete, and actually stood me up. He stood me up. He stood me up. And I blocked him after that because, and then I got a repeat swipe on that same person after I blocked him. It rematched with me after I blocked him. But you have to remember, I got the app and then I deleted it after he did that, right? He stands me up. I go hang out with my friends, and it was just a good night. Hey, Kiana, hey. We hang out, and clearly after that, I go get my surgery. It was a while later I went to get my surgery, by the way. It wasn't like I got my surgery the next day. I get my surgery. I get back on that particular app. I no longer have that app because no. But I get back on the app and we log in and stuff. Go forward. A couple weeks later, I rematched with him. And I forgot that for these particular apps, for this app specifically, because the app was not Tinder. For these apps, it's like they pick you and you can see that they picked you. So I actually opened the chat purely to see if he remembered hurting me, just so I could kind of curse him out if he did. We love bitter queens. Asks if he knows me from somewhere because I look different, but I couldn't have lost that much weight because I hadn't even started taking full body pictures yet. I had one full body picture, and it was from a girls trip that I went on. And he was like, oh, I don't remember you looking like that before. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, oh, you just weren't my type physically before, which is why I didn't show up for the date. So I was like, number one, you remember that you did it. Let's talk about that. You remember that you did it, and you remember why you did it. And of course, I'm naturally like going off in the text. So I'm like, you son of a, and he legit was like, why are you mad? I just didn't like you. And I was like, why would you set me up to go on a date with you if you knew you didn't like me? And he was like, oh, I didn't want to reject you. Like, he didn't message me first. Either way, he treated me completely differently. It was so much more respect that he saw me as thinner. I don't believe in a million years that because of somebody's weight, you should treat them differently. I don't believe in a million years that because of race, sexuality, shape, size, that you should be treated differently. I don't even understand where he came up with the idea that because I was slimmer now, that I would just re-lower my standard and reconsider. Anyway, all that to say, thank you for watching my channel. People treat you differently, and I see myself differently, but not all the time. And I'm tired of dating apps. So dear future husband, if you're watching this video, hurry the hell up because I'm getting a little tired of waiting. Like this video and subscribe to my channel because, ooh, I'll be getting mad. And yeah, subscribe. I finished filming my video and I just want to say, okay, ew, my face looks bomb in real life. The cameras are not doing me any justice today. Like, I look airbrushed as fuck in real life. And I am amazed. Nigga, I look sexy. I look so damn good. Oh, see, you can't see my face. God damn it. I look sexy. I look so damn good. Oh my God.